I don't know if I'm in frame or not, but I'll just find out and then I'll go with it. This is Mr. Wolfie, and I am here with, like, I thought I'd do another video about, I've been getting a whole lot of stuff lately, like movies and games and things, and so I thought I'd be all like, hey guys, this is what I got lately. So most of this is Godzilla movies. Actually, almost all of this is Godzilla movies, and I got a bunch lately. Now, I don't know if I've talked about some of these, but a few that I'm especially proud of. Let me split them up into some here and some there. Let's see. These two I don't really care. Alright, anyway. So, I got Godzilla vs. Gigan, which I may have shown you already. I've had this one for a while. It's pretty cool because it's Godzilla and Anguirus versus Gigan and King Ghidorah, and it's like, I like that combination. I like the fact that Anguirus is in it, and he's a good guy this time, and he's like Godzilla's sidekick, and that's pretty cool. He doesn't do a whole lot, but he's still spunky, and he's in there. Then I got Godzilla, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. And it's cool. This one is cool. This is like one of the first ones I saw as a kid, because it's got Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan. Of course, it's Mothra in larval form, so it's like a caterpillar, but it's still cool. It's all three of them versus King Ghidorah, and it's pretty awesome, because, I mean, they like have a knockdown, drag-out, 3-on-1 battle, and still, King Ghidorah puts up a pretty good fight, because he's a beast. It's just the way it works with that guy. Then I got the very hard-to-find Godzilla vs. Megalon. And I've never seen an American release version of this. I just came across it, and it was like, it even says on the back, it's like, this has been the most elusive Godzilla film in North America. And it's like, awesome! But it's cool because it's Megalon and Gigan versus Godzilla and this giant robot, or it's actually a robot that becomes a giant robot called Jet Jaguar. He's got his own theme song. It's hilarious. This one is more comical than anything. It's like kind of it's really campy and really goofy, but it's fun, and it's got some like really ridiculous things that Godzilla does that should never have happened. To add to that, I also got Godzilla vs. the Smog monster, which also has some ridiculous scenes. That final fight scene is really good, but the overall movie, I don't really. This is not one of my favorites. This is probably actually low tier as far as where I rank Godzilla movies. The monsters just... It's an interesting concept, but it ends up being pretty boring, like the monster anyway is. The fight scenes and everything are really cool, but I don't know, I just don't really care for the human aspect in that one, so it's just kind of bleh. This one, though, I do really kind of like. It's Abira Horror of the Deep, and it's Godzilla fights this giant lobster. Basically, is what this could be translated into. And Mothra's involved, but only slightly. She's only like there as a Deus Ex Machina. This is how we save all the people thing at the end of the movie and some stuff like that. But it's still a good movie overall. That's another one I saw when I was a kid, and I really liked it, so I had to get that one for sure. I'm trying to get them all. I'm working. I've got like 19 now, I think. So, I mean, I'm closing the gap, but there's still a lot of Godzilla movies out there. So, this one is cool because it's a double feature. It's Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Now, Space Godzilla was just okay. It was a little boring. It wasn't bad in any way, really, and it kind of had an interesting... It had an interesting setup. It was like, it was like a three-way battle between Godzilla, Space Godzilla, and this robot. It was kind of a... Mechagodzilla, but it was actually called Mothra or something, I think. But it wasn't really Mechagodzilla. It was something else. It was just another robot they made. Anyway, and they just kind of had this like fight amongst themselves, and it was pretty decent. I don't know. It's not one of my favorites, but Godzilla vs. Destroyer is awesome, and I'm not even going to tell you too much about it because it'll reveal a lot. But it's like Godzilla is. His internal nuclear energy is reaching like a critical point, and it's like entropy is causing him to become unstable, and he's gonna like overload if he doesn't use up his power, and he fights this big monster, and it's just this epic brawl ensues, and it's a really good one. Then there's Godzilla 2000, this is one of my favorite Godzillas. I don't know why exactly that it connects with me the way it does, but I just like the human element in it's really entertaining. the monster's kind of cool. I mean, it's not necessarily unique, but it's interesting. It's just something that I always liked the monster in it. I can't remember his name. It's an alien thing. It was something. I could say. I almost could say it. But anyway, it's pretty cool, and it's my favorite of the 2000 series. I don't really care for most of the 2000 movies. You know, the ones after this movie. My favorite is the Showa series. The Heisei series is good. It's got some good movies in it for sure, but it's not as good as the Showa series to me. I like the classic monsters a little better. But anyway, guys, also, I got this in the mail like yesterday, I think it was. And I'm so excited. I've been getting the NES games that I've wanted, that I had as a kid that I always wanted to have another copy of. And I got Batman on the video game. It's from the first movie, but it's not really. It's very loosely based on the first movie. It really has nothing to do with it. But it's a great game. It's hard. It's very Ninja Gaiden-esque, and it's got like an excellent soundtrack. One of the best soundtracks on the NES, in my opinion, anyway, and probably in a lot of other people's opinions. But anyway, guys, so I'll probably play that like in one sitting for a video soon, because it's hard, but I've beaten it before, and I could probably beat it again with just like one run through to make sure I remember where everything is. But anyway, guys, I don't think there's anything else to show you. It's cool. I've been playing the crap out of some Metroid 2. I've been playing Dark Souls 2. I've been playing the Mega Man X collection, which I told you about in another video, and I'm pumped about that. And I've got the Mega Man collection, supposed to be, well, no, I haven't actually won that yet. I was bidding on it in the auction, but who knows? Maybe it'll work out. Anyway, guys, this has been Mr. Wolfie. Peace out. Love you guys.